It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Here we go, son.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Azeez Ojulari there on the tackle. From the 46, here's second down and 5. Fields now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Here we go, son.
Here's Fields. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They will be led out by a second-round pick in 2019. Out of Missouri, it's Drew Lock.
And I think that everyone is looking forward to seeing Drew Lock take the next. Quarterback evolutionary process. Decision-making is something that he's working on improving because he's got plenty of arm and makes excellent off-platform throws. What he's seeking now, to be consistent in all of his processes.
Forced out to his left. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Here is 3rd down and 4. In motion left, Robinson. He'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. Give him 32 on the play.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
2nd and a couple. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Now back to throw. Being chased out left. take it on in for a giant touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Giants will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Escapes the defender. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now it's Fields. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now we get to see the punter, Corliss Waitman. It's taken to the 26. And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back to throw now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Gets around him. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
It's a gain of 32. 1st down, Giants.
They'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Giants have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Little loft on that touchdown pass and sort of dropped it in the breadbasket perfectly.
Right in the bucket, and when you're coming out of college and you're a rookie in the NFL, sometimes you forget about the different types of throws you have to make. You just rely on your fastball and throw it as hard as you can all the time. But in this situation, he understood and threw it in a spot where only his receiver was going to get it and no one else. That was pretty.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Now they fake the jet sweep there and a run instead with Harris. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They run again with Harris. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd down and 7.
No gain on the play.
Here we go.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Now Fields. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Here's Corliss Waitman now. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And it's fielded at the 34. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Wide open receiver complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. Escaping the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Azeez Ojulari, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Here we go.
Fields. A short one there to Freiermuth. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Fields hit, and the ball is loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 21-0 our score after 1. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Steps away. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw, Fields. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Brian Burns able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. A shotgun snap, Fields. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Here we go, son.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Rolling to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Back to throw here. Dancing to his left. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Giants open the lead up to 34-0.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Joseph set to kick off.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's Wilson to throw. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Here's Wilson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Brian Burns able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. The offense on 3rd down tonight, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now it's Wilson. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Wilson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 20.
Now Wilson. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
It's 4th down.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger.
Touchdown, Giants! How about that? Their quarterback on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Giants have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Joseph now to have the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. Plays are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here this first half.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away.
The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Flush to, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop. Just over a minute to go before halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Wilson.
Got his man. It's Warren.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Harris running straight ahead. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atoned for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Giants offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. They'll set up to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 53 yards.
And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Joseph on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Throwing is Wilson.
Complete to Austin here over the middle.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw is Wilson. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And the Steelers
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Now a 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Wilson. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fielded at the 20. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a first. The Giants' offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time.
And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch.
Complete to number 8. A gain of 30. And the Giants first down.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll set up a throw out to his left. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
And that last run is going to set a new NFL record. Most rush yards in a single game by a quarterback, surpassing Justin Fields, who had 178 in 2022 in a ball game.
And incomplete.
Brian Dable reaching for that challenge flag, and he's going to have the officials review this call. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, New York.
Let's go now.
They're going to look to throw. On the move to his left. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Giants have got it on cruise control.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Joseph now to have the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
Brian Burns make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down?
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Azeez Ojulari in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with the late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken in at the 22. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
New York's offense back out there and set to go. Things have certainly gone their way in this one, largely thanks to the efforts of their running game as we scroll through. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line on gain of 19 yards. 1st down, New York.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. T.J. Watt. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Back to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33.
Gain of 26 yards. 1st down, New York.
He'll look to throw. Steps away. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
And the Giants, 1st down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. Shakes off the set. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters.
This is the National Football League on EA's.
Back now in Pittsburgh. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Joseph on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
Joseph's got it.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And now out come the Steelers.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great play there. 34 yards.
And the Giants add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Dexter Lawrence bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Here's Wilson.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Back to throw. Wilson. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety.
Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does them in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Taking it about the 16. The New York set to take the field.
Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now.
Does the big boy have the juice?
Inside the 10.
Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there, with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Giants extend their lead yet again. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Now Wilson throwing to start the drive.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's good for us, Steelers.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on.
Holding, offense.
So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
Here's Wilson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
First down.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Bobby Okereke running in and bringing him down.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, and he's going to go down again.
Azeez Ojulari
In there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Wilson.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. He's still on his feet.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Giants.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes, and boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
141 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Forced out to his left. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Joseph on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive, 4 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Let's go ahead and put check marks by it all, partner. No points. Down by 4 touchdowns. Haven't had anything going today on offense. Why not add a late sack to the mix? Obviously a day to forget for all involved. Let's give plenty of credit to this defensive effort. They've been excellent from start to finish.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
3rd and 4.
He'll look to throw. Out to his left. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone, as time has run out on this ball game. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.
Hey, yo.